Hey, it's Yuka. It's already been a month since Vision Pro was released, and oh my gosh, time has flown by. I recently finally took it outside for the first time when I went on a trip to Denver, Colorado. I was really looking forward to using it during this trip because I thought this is when Apple Vision Pro could truly shine. I especially wanted to try it during the flight, and in this video, I want to talk about my experiences trying various things on the headset while on the plane. First of all, to use it on planes or trains, you first need to turn on travel mode. It won't work properly if you don't turn this on. So let's talk about watching movies first. Since the Vision Pro was announced, watching movies on the plane was a use case that had been introduced, and I was looking forward to trying it myself. You can watch movies in pass-through mode or in VR mode. With Apple TV Plus, there's a theater mode that makes you feel like you're inside a movie theater, where you can choose your view from near the screen, the middle, or the upper levels. Disney Plus also offers a theater mode that immerses you in the world of Disney movies, which is really fun. But for some reason, when I tried it on the plane, the height recognition was kind of off, so it making it feel like I was buried in the seat, and it didn't work as well. This is probably due to the headset being in travel mode because I hadn't experienced this when I was using it in normal situations. Vision OS includes a feature called Environments, which allows you to adjust between full pass-through mode and full VR mode by turning the digital crown. This might be just right for using on a plane. Having your vision completely blocked and being too immersed while surrounded by so many people on the plane personally feels a little bit scary. The movies themselves could be watched on a super large screen, and it was great that they could be downloaded in advance. But when I say super large screen, though, it doesn't quite mean the same thing inside the headset as it does in the physical world. The distance between the screen and yourself is what matters because a small screen can appear large if it's close, and a large screen can appear small if it's far away. What's important is being able to place it at your preferred position, distance, and size. In a plane where space is limited, using it without going into full VR mode can feel a bit odd if the physical positioning doesn't make sense, like projecting a screen through the seat in front of you. It felt most natural to have like a about 25-inch screen floating in front of me, hovering over the seat in front of me. With the AirPods Pro 2, you can use spatial audio, but other headsets can be connected via Bluetooth. Using AirPods Pro 2 with the noise cancellation made the experience incredibly comfortable. Another thing I was excited to try was using it as a monitor for my Mac. I've mentioned before in other videos that I don't feel a strong need for it at home because I already have a large monitor, but on a plane where there is no physical monitor and space is very limited, it's the perfect place to be able to use Vision Pro as a virtual monitor. I'm always so productive on flights because there's not that many distractions, and I thought it would be amazing to connect the Vision Pro with my Mac and work on a large screen. So the experience was amazing, but connecting my MacBook Pro and Vision Pro was a bit of a struggle. To connect the Vision Pro and Mac, both devices must be connected to the same Apple ID, and both Bluetooth and Wi-Fi must be on and have to have Wi-Fi connection. So we were flying Delta for this trip, and it was great that Wi-Fi was free, but it was a little bit unstable at times and it kept disconnecting, so I couldn't connect my Mac when it was unstable. Even for tasks that don't require Wi-Fi, it's inconvenient not being able to see the Mac screen on the Vision Pro without Wi-Fi. On this flight, connecting multiple devices to the Wi-Fi was free, but some other airlines charge per device, so paying for two devices just to mirror the Mac screen seems kind of wasteful. But once connected, it was very comfortable to use. My MacBook Pro is 14 inches, which feels a bit cramped when I'm editing videos on the laptop screen, but using the Vision Pro made it feel like I was using like a 27-inch display, which was great. I also tried playing a few games, and games designed for the Vision Pro that utilizes space were a little bit difficult to play in the cramped economy class seats. Finding games that are easy to play with limited arm movement is probably the way to go if you want to play games in economy. Regarding the case, I initially bought Apple's official travel case. It was very well built using soft, almost memory foam like materials in the inside, but it was too bulky for travel and it cost $200, so I ended up returning it. This time I went with the minimum protection of a knit cover sent by a Japanese company called And Go. They are a really cool company combining Japanese traditional craftsmanship with modern technology, and they make these knitted covers that stretches over things so you can use to cover different shapes and sizes. Vision Pro comes with a cover for the outside, so the knitted cover was perfect for protecting the lens side from scratching and dust. It also somehow looked like cat ears and it was so cute. I packed the battery and the remove solo knit band in the other and go pouch and put them all in my backpack. There were no issues for me, but please note that I can't guarantee it will provide complete protection if you're throwing it in your bag and you're throwing the bag around, so please be careful and use at your own risk. It definitely saved a lot of space in my bag, and since we were traveling on a carry-on, it was perfect. Aside from the Wi-Fi issue, it was very comfortable to use and I'm looking forward to using it more on flights. Using it in public places feels safer because there's less risk of theft when you're on a plane. And since everyone is facing the same direction, you don't get as many strange looks from people. I hadn't thought much about it before actually using it, but the privacy aspect is also really nice. Since I'm often editing videos where my face is on the screen, I appreciated not having to worry about other people seeing my screen when I'm editing on the Vision Pro. So that wraps up my experience on using the Vision Pro during a flight for the first time. Let me know if you have any questions on taking a flight with a Vision Pro or a Vision Pro